Hello guys, welcome back to Movasuket with Inventor 3D Modeling Practice Exercise number 4. And also don't forget to subscribe to our channel here, it will be helpful for us to growing up. In this tutorial, I will create a 3D rubber expansion. You can see the image here, and you can get this reference image from our site movasuket.com. Okay, we start now. Open your Inventor software and click Start to the sketch. Choose front view. I will create line start from this center point to the left, to the bottom, to the right, to the top, to the right again, and then to the bottom here. Right click and OK. I will give dimension from this point to here about 75. OK, you can zoom out, and then we give dimension for this line about 19. This line's about 14. Okay, this line about 10.5, and this line about 7. Okay, I will give distance from this point to this point in here about 43. And okay. Next we create a circle with triangle here. You can click and then click at this point to here and here. Okay, we select this line here, and then in here right click and okay. We violet this line and this line. Right click and OK. You can click at this dimension and change into 5 and OK. I will give dimension start from this point to here. In here about 12. Accept. OK, and we give dimension start from this point to here and to the top here. Accept. We give a dimension again for this circle, and then dimension distance in here and accept. Next I will delete this dimension. Can select this dimension and delete, and use trim command to cut this line object and this line object. Okay, next I will cut this circle and cut in here too. Right click and OK. We give dimension for this circle. Okay, and for this circle. Okay, I will create a circle with center point here. You can start from this point to this point. Next, right click and OK, and I will give dimension for this circle about 40 and OK. Next I will give distance start from the center point to this point in here. OK, and start from this point to this point in here and OK. We create a circle again. Start from this point to here. Give dimension for this circle about 80. And then we give a distance start from this point to this point in here about 11. And then start from this point to this point in here about 108 and OK. We create line start from this point to here. Right click and OK, and create line again from this point to the bottom here. Right click and OK. I will use tangent to connect this line object into this two circle. You can click here tangent click this line and move to this circle. Click this line and move to this circle. Okay, use trim command. Can click trim here. We trim this circle object and trim this line object. I will create a line start from this point to the right here. Right click and OK, and use trim command to cut this circle object. OK, right click and OK. Now I will offset this to this cat. You can click offset here and select this object. Okay, we offset into insert here about 15. Okay, and then right click and OK, select this circle, delete, and then I will select this line object, delete, this line object and delete, select this line, click at this point and move to this point. Okay, use trim command to cut this line object and this line object. Okay, and then this line object, right click and OK. I will create line again, start from this point to the left here and to the bottom, right click and OK. We give a dimension from this point to this origin point about 143. Okay, you can zoom out, and then I will give a dimension for this line object about 25, and we create a line object start from this point to this point, right click and OK. Okay, use a trim command to cut this line object, and we create this to this cat. Next, I will convert this object into 3D model by using a revolve command. You can click 3D model tabs and click revolve. Okay, you can zoom out. For profile, you can select at this face and then this face. And then axis, I will select this line object. Okay, we create this 3D model. You can click OK, and then I will change into top view. We create a circle. You can click sketch here, select at this face and click circle. We create start from this point. Okay, and give dimension for this circle about 33, and give a distance start from the center point to the center point about 111.5, and OK. Next, right click and OK. I will use a circular pattern to copy this circle object. You can click here, circular pattern, and geometry. You can select this circle object, and for axis you can select this center point. Okay, we change this quantity of circles about 8, and OK to finish. I will rotate this drawing, and then we extrude this all circle object. You can click 3D model here and then click extrude, select profile. You can select at this face. Okay, you can select at this face one by one. Next, change the direction into bottom here. Okay, you can select this cut mode and click OK to finish. Okay, we create this 3D models object. So I will mirror this 3D model. You can click 3D model tabs and click mirror option. You can click here mirror. Okay, for feature I will select this features and then this features, and for mirror plane I will select this face. Okay, you can see the result here and click OK to finish. Now we create this 3D rubber expansion. will apply material into this object. You can click tools and go to appearance. Okay, I will select a material from inventor library. You can choose metal material. Okay, I will use chrome polish it here. You can select at this face. It's a face. Okay, and then this face. Right click at this material and assign to selection. Next, I will use malicious material here, miscellaneous material, and choose for rubber black material here. Okay, I will use this material. You can select at this face. Okay, you can select here one by one. We'll select at this face, and then select at this face. Right click at this material and assign to selection, and then we already apply material into this object. Okay, next we try to render this object. You can click view here and active shadows. Okay, all shadows, and then active reflection. I will setting the reflection blur into this point. Apply and close, and click environment, click inventor studio, and for lightning style here I will use dark sky. Right click and active. Okay, you can click here to display scan image, and then exposure you can change to make more bright. Okay, you can see this is more bright. And then rotation, you can click here for the rotation for the light. Okay, and then scale. Okay, next I will uncheck this display scan image, and then click save, done, and click render image, and click at render tab here. Okay, I will use until satisfactory for rendering process, and we try to render this object. You can click here. Okay, we waiting for the rendering process until looks good and smooth. Okay, if this result is enough for you, you can pause this rendering process. You can click this icon, and then you can save this image by click this icon. Okay, and I think it's enough today for Inventor 3D modeling practice exercise number 4. If you have any question about this tutorial, you can comment below this video, and see you next time in Inventor 3D modeling practice exercise number 5.